Jesse Collins here. Vlog update, May 20th, 2016. Well, this marks 7 years since my accident that left me paralyzed from my neck down and ventilator dependent. May 20th, 2009. I remember it pretty distinctly. I had just gotten off work. I was spending some time with my friend Philip King, and we were barbecuing. We were on a short little bike ride from his house back to my house, and I saw this piece of artwork. It was kind of like a ramp that I wanted to jump off of with my bike. So I'm riding up to it thinking I'm gonna just jump straight off, straight air. And last minute decision, I changed my mind and decided to do a front flip. And I'm thinking the worst thing that's gonna happen is I'm gonna get the wind knocked out of me. And so I attempt it, land on my shoulders upside down, chin tucked, and I break C1, C2, and burst fracture T4, T5, and T6 in my spine. And I got the wind permanently knocked out of me, not just temporarily like I have in the past. So I was laying there looking up at the sky. It was late afternoon, kind of early evening, and the sky was still out, blue. The sun was kind of still out, setting. And I just remember looking up at the sky, mouthing, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. And Phil turns around. He was riding his bike ahead of me, comes back and starts giving me mouth to mouth. I pass out. He's able to use my phone to call 911. Police officer comes and he takes over doing the mouth to mouth. And until the ambulance gets there, and from there until about 2 weeks later, it was all kind of a blur. I was in a drug-induced coma, waking up for a few minutes here and there, thinking I could walk, asking for water, not being able to drink. It was crazy time. And 7 years later, here I am, sitting out in the sun. Pretty dang independent, driving me in my own wheelchair, getting on the phone, making this video. I never thought any of this was going to be possible. Heck, when I was in the hospital and I first came to after that 2 weeks, I really didn't understand where I was at. I was pretty confused. I thought that being paralyzed was something that you died from. I mean, my only education came from movies, really. Steven Seagal movies in particular, or like kung fu fighting movies where there would be some action and someone would break someone's neck and they would die. And that's pretty much what I thought happened. When you broke your neck, you died. I learned that there's a lot of situations now that people don't die. And we've got people who are living with many different levels of spinal cord injuries, which is very interesting. It's always interesting to hear somebody else's story and the level of function they have and sensation, because we're pretty much all different. It's almost like we're snowflakes in our instances of injuries and survivability. Well, I'm extremely thankful to still be here. It's been a life-changing experience. I thought that after breaking my neck that I'd be going into rehab and learning to move my arms again and walk again, and things would get back to normal. But it's been quite a different story than that. So I'm just learning to live with what I got, make the best of it, and I've become pretty independent with the help of a lot of people. I wouldn't be here without everybody who has helped me. And I would say probably the most help and support that I have gotten has come from my mom. Love you so much, Mom. Thank you. I've gotten enough independence to where I can drive my own wheelchair, use a phone, making this video all by myself, publish it by myself. Haven't quite gotten the editing part down, so that's why they're kind of like a 1 minute or a one-time shot deal. Not too much editing going on. And yeah, we got some plans for this evening. My brother's coming down. He's gonna make dinner with my mom, and we've got some friends coming over. And it was not intended to be anything about my 7 years since injury, but just another day living. And I kind of feel like it's like birthdays. As you get older, you've had enough of them, or maybe not enough, but you've had so many of them that they don't mean the same thing as when you were a kid. So celebrating those first few years after injury, and I say celebrating because I'm celebrating the fact that I'm still here, still alive. Different people look at it differently, and that's how I feel. I like to look at it. It's an anniversary since my life-changing experience, a second or third chance at life, actually, for me. First chance was the second chance was diabetes. This would be the third. And just celebrating the fact to still be here. Thankful for it. Sitting out in the sun when I can. You all know I like that. So I'm glad it's not a cloudy, crappy day on this 7-year anniversary for me. And our roommate that we had for just less than a month left today. He was an awesome guy to hang out with when I did. Very nice young guy, and I wish him the best in his adventures in life. And on Saturday, tomorrow night, we'll have a young couple move in and stay with us for a few months. Looking forward to that interaction as well. So life keeps rolling. Pun intended. Well, until next time, I wish everybody a very happy May 20th, and I will see you all next time. Peace, love, and coconuts.